So today we're going to make microwave potato chips. Really simple and easy recipe. You do need one of these little top potato chip makers. I'll talk more about that in a minute. You also need a mandolin to be able to slice them up really well. I'll show you that in a minute. I will provide a link in the description for each of these things. One, just the chip maker, and also one for that and the mandolin in case you don't have a mandolin. You also need some kind of salt. I tried some plain salt. I tried some Himalayan pink salt, which was my favorite. I also made some salt and vinegar ones, which turned out really well. Again, I'll talk more about that in a minute. Now, August is my birthday month, but I'm going to make sure y'all get the present. This cool little sign, if I have to stir it, it's homemade. I just thought it was cool as heck. I'm going to order me one. So I'm going to give one away. So here's the way it works. You have to be a subscriber to the channel, and you have to comment on one of the 4 videos in August. You can comment on each of the videos in August and have 4 chances to win. So I will put all those names in the hat and pull out a name and send somebody one of these. So the first thing you want to do is use your mandolin to slice the potato up. You don't want them paper thin. You want them about a 1/16 of an inch. This is the lowest setting on my mandolin, so it worked out pretty well. So I used this a long time back when my wife bought it for me, Mrs. Lazy Chef. And they didn't turn out real well. Well, I found out there's a trick to them. You want to get you a bowl of ice water, and you want to rinse them. What you're trying to do is rinse all the starch off of them. And it works best with some ice water. So you just rinse them, rinse them, rinse them, and the water will get all cloudy. Once you've rinsed them real well, you can pour that water off, keep the ice, and just fill it back up with some water. Rinse them again. And I actually did it a 3rd time. This is really simple to do. It just takes a moment or two. So then you pour that water off, and I did it a 3rd time until when I rinsed them, the water was basically clear. Once you finish rinsing them and they come out clear, lay them all out on a paper towel. And then you want to pat them dry until, quote, they're as dry as humanly possible. You want to press down on them and squish them. You want them to be as dry as possible. Other good thing about these over regular potato chips is there's no oil involved, no preservatives, only the salt that you put on it. So they're actually kind of good for you. Again, I just kept patting them until they came out completely dry. And once they're dry, I just put them on another paper towel. And then I put them on the little potato chip cooker. Just don't overlap them. Now I have an 1100-watt microwave, and I actually cooked them for a total of about 6 minutes. The one thing I did notice, and it was kind of strange, is the ones in the middle start getting darker sooner than the ones on the outside. So about every 2 minutes, I just rotated them around, shifted them in and out, and they all turned out kind of brown. They all tasted the same, they just look a little different. So take them out of the microwave. After the 6 minutes, you can see this is my first batch, so the ones in the middle were a little darker than the ones on the outside. I've perfected that by shifting them around about every 2 minutes later on. I like the pink Himalayan salt. You can get it at any Walmart. It's nothing special. It's not expensive. It's a little better than just the plain table salt. And I also did try just regular sea salt, but I still like this the best. The other thing I did do, I made some salt and vinegar chips. All I did was, after I rinsed them, I patted them dry. Then I put them in a little bowl of distilled white vinegar, just enough to cover them, for about 15 minutes. I took those out, did not pat them dry, and added the salt, and those were the best ones I made. Don't forget to like and subscribe and make a comment so you're entered in the giveaway. And now for the rating system. We have 4 categories, 1 being a lazy chef, 5 being a full home chef, for a total of up to 20 points. Prep time, it's about a 2x. It's not really tough. Number of ingredients, it's a 1. It's potatoes and salt, maybe some vinegar. Unique ingredients, it's a 1x. Everything here is available from Walmart. Unique equipment is going to be a 2 because you do need maybe a mandolin and the potato cooker, for a total of 6x. Still not a real tough cook. If you could, I'd appreciate a like and subscribe. Make sure to click the bell so you get notified every Thursday at noon when we have a new recipe come out. Let me know if you try it. Thanks.